now is place a call to Chris Brown and have him join us with the news updates. Good afternoon, Chris Brown. How you doing?
Hello, good afternoon, Empress Tashai. Wagwan.
I'm blessed and highly favored. Welcome forward to another segment of the Chat to Me program with your girl. I know we were supposed to be here yesterday, but other issues came up. But today is another day, and so here we go. What do you have for us today? How you been, though? How you been? Before you even go there, how have you been?
You know, whether you're all up in the same way in the giddy, and despite this pandemic and there's a lot of things going on right now in the world, but we're still here because, life are the greatest. Once you can inhale and you can exhale,
yes,
we're above the earth.
Absolutely. Nice, Chris Brown. Good to know that you're still hanging in there despite the circumstances, and there's a lot of us doing the same thing. The struggle not normal. What do you have for us today?
Okay, so I have some headline here. I'm going to give you some headline. I always try my best to get some entertainment news, but it seems that because of this pandemic, we can only get the entertainment news. Headline: community bars operators can breathe a sign of relief following Prime Minister Andrew Holness' announcement yesterday that they will be allowed to open for a probationary period for 2 weeks, effective May 19. It is a risky action to take. The government acknowledging that this is a probationary period. We are giving you 7 days notice to put in place the measures. Simple inspectionary will be done to ensure that there are compliance, Holness said. Meanwhile, Desmond McKenzie, Minister of Community Development, says the prolonged operation of community bars through the COVID-19 crisis is dependent on whether bars operators abide by the strict rules that have been put in place. Social and physical distancing must remain in effect with an adjustment. The adjustment of numbers that are to be 5 persons, including the bar's operator, must be present in the bar simultaneously. Persons are still required to 6 feet apart. All community bars must use the opportunity to get registered if they are without the proper certification. All seating arrangements outside the bars must be maintained with physical distancing of 6 feet between each single seating unit. Also, there should be no stools, benches, chairs, or tables for persons within the bars. No group games such as dominoes or ludi are permitted inside the bar or on the premises occupying the bar. The poker box and gambling and gaming instruments must be placed at least 6 feet apart to ensure social and physical distancing. All events that promote gathering and bands such as parties, round robin, and monetary that the doors and windows remain open during the operating hours. All persons operating bars are encouraged to wear masks and protective clothing. Each bar must establish a sanitation station for the proper washing of hands and maintaining sanitation protocols. There must be proper signage being displayed to advise persons of protocols. Persons aged 65 and older are being advised to avoid community bars once they are open. The Jamaica Constabulary Force, Municipal Police, and Social Development Commission, Ministry of Health ensure that these protocols are observed. The method of inspection will last during the 14 days and ensure that they comply, because failure to make the system work will probably prevent us from extending the period of operation for these bars. Mackenzie warns. Holness warns that if there is any transmission that is linked to any such facility, the government will immediately revert to the original position to close the bars. The bars will be open now from May the 19th, and that's a sign of relief for many persons who operate bars. Persons have to, that their income that. So bars will now open from the 19th of May.
Okay.
Also in the headline, we now at 502 confirmed cases of the 505 confirmed cases of the coronavirus here in Jamaica. Now, 502 cases now. Let me give you another headline here. A Montego Bay cops rescued a kidnapped teen. Police in Montego Bay on Saturday rescued a teenage girl from the clutches of a taximan who had abducted her. The man's identity is being withheld by the police, but investigators confirmed the incident and indicated that the victim had been held hostage for more than 24 hours and was raped by the accused. Reports are that last Friday the girl boarded a taxi operated by accused and they engaged each other in a conversation about the dangers of the COVID-19. The driver reportedly picked up another passenger, but reaching downtown Montego Bay, he informed the teenager that he was learning much from the conversation. So she should stay inside the taxi and he would drop her home when she was ready. The girl reportedly occupied the taxi driver to several locations to drop off various passengers, but as evening drew near, she informed him that she was ready to go home. The accused reportedly brandished a knife, which he held at the victim's throat, forced her to to his home in Rosemount. Upon reaching the premises, he forced her into the house. It is further reported that he raped her reportedly and informed her that he had no intention of letting her leave. Between Friday night and Saturday morning, the victim managed to reach her cell phone and sent a text to relatives informing them that she had been abducted. The relatives in turn reported the matter to the police, and on Saturday morning, the lawmen tracked her cell phone to a premises in the Rosemount community, where an operation was carried out. The victim and the accused were found inside the house. She was rescued and the accused taken into police custody. The accused will be charged in connection with the incident, but there are other rape and abduction incidents which have taken place in Montego Bay during the latter stage of last year and early years, and will now be placed before several identification parades to find out if he has been involved in other cases, an investigator said.
Wow.
And finally, so this man take with the girl and having a conversation. The girl ended up having to be all over dropping off passengers and so on, till she ended up having to reach at his home because the man abducted her and
that
raped
is
her.
crazy.
So,
but what I don't understand about that headline, Chris Brown. Did you say they abducted her from earlier in the day and she was driving around in the vehicle?
No. No, they were having a conversation, right? They were talking about the coronavirus. So the conversation was so interesting to the man. But it seems like this man just like this girl. So this girl occupying, keep on dropping off other passengers. So probably she was seated at the front. So they were just going around, persons in the back, and to different locations. But apparently, this man...
He had no intention. He had no intention to drop her off or anything. He wanted to abduct her.
Yeah. So he used the conversation as a method against
I hear you, yes. Ones and ones have to be very mindful.
Give you one more headline now.
Mm-hmm.
2 men who were allegedly involved in a shootout with members of the security forces following an 8 million robbery in Montego Bay, St. James, were fatally shot on Monday afternoon. A manhunt has also been launched for other men who allegedly escaped the shootout. The police say one of the deceased has been identified as 47-year-old Malvin Otte of Mount Salem and address in Green Pond. Reports are that shortly afternoon, a team of officers responded to a radio message that armed men had carried out a robbery in the vicinity of Westgate Hills community, allegedly robbing 2 Chinese nationals, injuring one of them. The police rushed to the location, carried out an investigation which led them to the area. The police called in assistance of soldiers, carried out an operation at the yard in which 2-story house is situated. It is further alleged that on entering the yard, the lawmen came under heavy gunfire from a group of armed men inside the house. The security forces returned the fire, which resulted in the man and another man being shot and killed. The other men managed to escape and now being sought. The community and also shut down section of Montego Bay in search of the men.
Wow.
All right?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Give you one more.
Thank you.
How the time go on? Flow creates package for students and teachers. Telecommunication firm Flow has extended its collaboration with the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, launch a site of mobile plans to fix offers to continue support education, measures to keep Jamaicans connected and safe. The data packages are aimed to support online learning, which has been the main platform for teaching and learning due to the closure of school due to the coronavirus pandemic. These plans are specifically designed to provide even more affordable options for students and teachers access to various critical online learning platforms required during this time, said Stephen Price, Flow's country's manager. The site of mobile offering includes a 14-day plan, which costs $500, is designed to students at the primary and secondary school level. Additionally, teachers and tertiary level students get discount up to 20% on existing plans. Education is right, and we have taken the necessary steps with our Flow Study platform, our virtual classroom partnership now. These plans to provide access to the tools necessary for continuing studies. We have also rolled out more affordable fixed connectivity option to support teachers and tertiary students, Price said.
Thank you so much.
So big up Flow, doing a good job there.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the headlines. There you have it, guys.